Hello everybody and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maggie and this is Maggie Budgets and Plans, the channel dedicated to my journey to pay down debt using the zero-based budget and cash envelope systems. In today's video, we are going to go ahead and cash stuff $741, my largest cash stuffing to date. And that money is all from my full-time job as a nail tech. So this is from my January 19th, 2024 paycheck. If any of those things are interesting to you, go ahead and stick around. Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well today. Let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. I don't have a ton of time. I got to do this real quick before I head off to work this morning. But yes, I've got the cash envelope breakdown that we filled out in the last video. I did have some errors that I realized, unfortunately, not till after I had gone to the bank and gotten cash out. So I ended up with an extra $60 in cash, and I was counting it to prep for this video, and I was like, why is this not working? Turns out down here under the work category, I had budgeted $50, and I had meant to do it as 110 and 220s. Instead, I did it as 110 and 250s. So I went ahead and changed that out. It's going to be just 150 that I'll be stuffing into that category, and I'll take that extra $60 extra cash that I pulled out back to the bank. Yes, for those of you who are new to the channel, I keep all of my budgeted bills, like, my rent, my car insurance, all of that type of stuff. That money stays in the bank. I don't cash stuff those monies because it all just comes out, auto debits out of my bank account. So I like to leave that money where it is. So I'm going to keep the little cash envelope breakdown that we filled out last time off to the side so I can reference it as we go. And let's get started by pulling the extra cash out of my wallet. This is all the stuff left over from the last cash stuffing. So in food, I have $6 left over. Gas has nothing. Nova has $10 left in it. Nova is my cat. That's the fund where I save up to spend for her food and such like that. Savings has spending has nothing. And then we've got income. These are cash tips from my job as a nail tech. So let's pull that out. I'm gonna set the wallet aside for a second and let's count all of this. So the tips, I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16 in tips. And then we've got the rest of this rollover. So in total, I've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, $32. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take the 10 and put that into the vet fund, since that came from Nova's envelope. So I'll put that there. And the rest of this money I'm going to set aside to put into savings challenges. So we'll put that at the back of the tray. Let's get started by stuffing back into my wallet so that I will be all ready for the new week. Those are all some coupons I want to try and use before they expire. So food is going to get $140 in 20s this week. So that's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. There you go, 140. And this is the amount of money that I spend on food, groceries, as well as takeout. And I try and get it to last me 2 weeks is the goal. So that's $70 per week. Alrighty, so that is it for food. Gas is gonna get 220s. I always put $20 worth of gas in my car every week. I'm lucky in that I drive a very economical car, so that's easy to do. Nova is gonna get a 20. Which will probably just get rolled over into the vet fund. She's pretty good on food right now, but I still like stuffing into that category. I kind of think of it as like an extra stuffing into vet, but keeping it in my wallet means just in case I see something I want to get for her, I can easily. Spending is also getting $20, and that's just free spending money that I can do anything that I want with. So there we go. That is it for the wallet. It is all ready to go for the next week. Now we are going to go ahead and jump into the high priority binder, which is this light blue one. These are all the categories I try and pay into out of every paycheck. Car is going to get $20, which means car now has 20, 40, 60, 80, $120 in it. This is the car repair fund, as well as saving up for down payment for a new car. Dental is also going to get $20 in it. I haven't updated those trackers in a bit, so I just kind of stuck them in the back. But here we go. I still haven't gotten to the store to get some Sharpies for them yet. But dental has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So $135 in dental, which is good because I got an appointment at the dentist next week. I'm having some tooth pain, and that always means it's going to be expensive. Emergency is also getting $20. So emergency now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, $80 in the emergency fund. This is kind of like my buffer for this entire set of categories. So if I go to the dentist and it turns out I need more than I have in here to pay for whatever I need to have done at the dentist, then I'd pull out of emergency next. House is going to get 20. This is the fund where I save into for moving expenses if I decide to move out of my current apartment, or ideally long-term for the down payment on a house. So house has 20, 40, 60, $70. And then we've got medical, which is also getting 20. So medical now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, $80 in medical. Next is optical. It is also getting a 20. So it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, which means we're actually close to fully funding this. The goal for this envelope is only to get it to $100. Once I do get this to $100, any money that I would normally have spent into it will get stuffed into another category, and I'll continue in that way until all of these categories are fully funded. The only ones that I will never stop paying into are car, house, and work. So vet is gonna get 20 and 10, that rollover 10 from the Nova category in the wallet. So vet now has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20. $220 in vet. That is so great to see. Alrighty, and then finally we have work, which is where the error was on my sheet. The work fund is going to get $50. So work now has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83. So $183 in the work envelope currently. And work is for supplies that I buy for my full-time job as a nail technician. A lot of that is going to be changing in the next couple months, which I'm going to tell you guys more information about in tomorrow's video. I'm going to do an Happy Mail unboxing and setting up a new planner to help me with some work transitions that are coming up. So I'm really excited about that. Next fund we're going to pay into is going to be in our medium priority binder, which is this green one. Oh, here's Miss Nova coming in to say hi. So in the medium priority binder, hello, baby girl. Can you let me do this maybe, please? Hi, go lay down. So in the medium priority binder, Friends is going to get $20, which means Friends now has 25. This is the category where if I'm out with my friends, I want to buy a drink or treat them to something, this is where that comes from. Household is getting 20, which means it now has $30 in it. That's for any paper goods or general household supplies, toothpaste, toothbrushes, I don't know, the general things you need in a house. And then the new cat fund is also going to get $20, which means it now has 20, 40, 65. I'm saving up so that I can get a cat friend for Miss Nova, so she'll be less alone during the day. Travel is also getting a 20, right? Is travel getting a 20? Travel is getting a 20. So travel now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, $65 in it. Alrighty. Next, we've got waxing and weed, which are each going to get a 20. So waxing now has 20, 30, 35, 40, which is great. That's enough for my next appointment. And then weed is also getting 20. I take some edibles to help me sleep. So this is where I pay into that. I live in a state that has legalized recreational marijuana. So there we go. Now we have this divider. Oh, hello, Miss Nova coming back through for a walkthrough. This divider separates my medium priority from my long-term savings challenges. These are yearly expenses. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Yeah, there's some pets for you. I'm going to kind of need you to sit down, though, for a bit. Can you go do that for me? Can you go sit down, please? Okay, come here. Alrighty, so these are yearly expenses that I save into. Car registration is getting $70 because my car is not currently registered and I need to pay for that. Unfortunately, I've been having a lot of mechanical issues with my car, so up until recently, it couldn't pass the emissions testing that I need to do before submitting the registration. So now that it's finally not having check engine lights on every week, I can pass emissions so I can get it registered. So I now have $50, $60, $70. Oh, that's not right. This is supposed to be a 20, not a 10. There's $10 in it already. Wow, I'm just grabbing all the wrong things today. And I was putting $70 into it. So there's $80 in car registration now. And then for the first time, since I had such a large amount of cash to stuff, I could stuff into these categories. I'm currently paying for the app Canva monthly, and I want to switch to doing yearly because it's cheaper. So this is where I'll save up. And then as soon as I have enough money saved up for the yearly fee, I'll switch my billing. Same with this app called Preview that I use. I don't currently pay for the paid version, but I want to, again, at a yearly rate. And that I use for Instagram for my salon job. And then TurboTax is also getting $50. That's the software I use to pay know how much to pay in taxes every year. So there's $100 for that, which I think that will be plenty for TurboTax for this year. I'm actually really excited to be able to have everything in place to do this because in the past, every time I've done TurboTax for the last couple years, I haven't had the money on hand to pay for it. So I just do the thing where they'll pull the money out of your refund, but then you have to pay an extra fee for that and you don't get as much money in your tax refund back. But now because I've saved the cash for it, I will just be able to get my full tax refund and keep it as opposed to paying part of it into TurboTax. So I'm excited about that. Now we finally have our low priority binder. And only 2 categories in here are going to get stuffed. We're looking for hobbies and Kickstarter. Hobbies is going to get $30. Oh, I keep forgetting that I started leaving these envelopes open to make it easier. And so I keep unzipping them when I don't need to. So hobbies has $30 in it. And then the last category in here is going to be Kickstarter. Is this one? This one I didn't leave open. Oh, see, I'm confusing myself left, right, and center. Alrighty, there we go. That is it for the low priority binder. And now we have our savings challenges. And the little tracker jumped out at me because it really wants to be filled out. So in savings challenges, in the last video, we went ahead and did the roll the dice challenge. So this is going to get $10 in the roll the dice, and it's going to be this 5 right here. And then I need a 1 and a 4. So we'll do this one. And then this 4. Yeah, I really do need to get the better markers because this is just beating up all over the place. Oh, hi, Miss Nova. Miss Nova turned on the lamp next to me, so the lighting probably just changed in this video, but that's all right. So we'll do another $10 into here. So the roll the dice challenge now has 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $29 in there. Next, we are going to have these two guys. So this is the $5 banknotes. This is where I put in any fives that are rolled over from my wallet. That's where this little stack of cash comes in. So I'm going to take out all the fives. So we've got $5, $10, $15 going into that one this week. And I'm not going to fill out the tracker since I need to get the Sharpies for it. I'll probably try and do that tomorrow, hypothetically. And then this is my $1 savings challenge. I don't have a tracker for it yet, but ignore the 5. I did do some cash condensing and exchanging. But this is where all the singles that I roll over from my wallet as well as that are left over from the cash stuffing go into. So this envelope now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 in it. And then once I get this to about $50 or so, I'll take the cash out and I'll use it to pay down debt is the goal. And, you know, I could put $1 towards debt every week, but I kind of like the seeing it build up. That's enjoyable for me. So there we go. I'll let that tracker just sit there as it dries. And there we go. All done with the cash stuffing for this week. I hope you guys are having a great time and a great life. I'm excited to walk you through some of the stuff that are changing at the salon and walk you through the new planner that I got to help me keep everything organized and on track for all of that big transitions that are going to be happening in my life over the next few months. So yeah, looking forward to sharing those news with you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of today, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.